Hello everyone, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. In this video, I'm going to talk about one other change to the 2024 version of the Marchman Act. So some of the things that we've talked about, especially the main thing that we've talked about, is the fact that now instead of filing two petitions, one for assessment, one for treatment services, you have to plead everything in one petition, right? I want an assessment order. I want it done on an emergency basis. I want a pickup order. I want treatment services. I want a hearing. All of this stuff has to go on one petition. So if you don't plead it, you lose it. That's it. You don't get it. So you have to ask for everything in this one petition. Now, one other change that has come about, and actually this became an issue this morning when I was in court, is it used to be, because there were two steps, right? We did the assessment and then we went back and filed for treatment services hearing. Once the court scheduled the treatment services hearing, I would then have my own personal process server go out there and serve the respondent, the person on the receiving end of this, so that he or she had notice and was required to appear before the court. And if they didn't, I could still go forward with my hearing. So I got to use my guy, right? Now, the sheriff's office can do it too, but my experience with them is that they can be a little on the slow side. And it's not because they're bad or they don't care, it's just that they're overwhelmed and they just don't have the resources to do it as quickly as I want it done. And also, if the person's not at the location they're supposed to be, they're not going to go looking for them. If I do it, we're going to go find them and serve them and make sure that they are required to be in court. So one of the other changes now, and we had this issue this morning in front of a magistrate here in Palm Beach County, was that only the sheriff can do the service. No more using private process servers, and that actually may change depending on what the chief judge here in Palm Beach County decides to do. But right now, only the sheriff can serve. Well, guess what happened? The sheriff went out there to serve. They couldn't find the guy, and they're like, oh, well, whatever. And they just abandoned the service. So we got to the hearing this morning. I'm with my client, who was the mother. It's her son who is the respondent, who has a really significant history here. And the sheriff's office didn't get service. So we couldn't go forward with the hearing. And I said to the magistrate, I would really like to do this myself. And she said, I know you would, but the statute says that you can't do that anymore. It has to be done by the sheriff. And so, look, I've sort of waxed poetic about the changes to the Baker Act and the Marchman Act, and I have to seriously wonder if any of the folks that are changing these things in Tallahassee have bothered to speak to lawyers who are on the ground doing this stuff, because this change is just frankly silly. It just really is, and it inhibits my ability to get things moving quickly, get people into court, get people into treatment. And now what have we done? We've now burdened or overburdened the sheriff's office with the responsibility of serving documents in what is a civil proceeding when what they should be doing, and their mandate is to go out and protect and serve, right? To enforce criminal laws. They are a law enforcement agency, not a process serving agency. Now, you can use them to do it, but if you've got the resources and my guy can do it and get it done faster and quicker and better, then why not? So I wanted to share this with you. I think it's just a frustrating change to the Marchman Act that frankly is going to hamper our ability to get people into treatment. But we're creative here, and my wife and I will figure a workaround, and we'll get it done. And I already have some ideas so that it won't delay things, and we'll get your loved one into treatment, and we'll get them served, and we'll get them in front of a judge. So I want to share that with you. I appreciate you tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.